Hi, my name is Bill, and today I'm going to be showing you how to replace the top burner orifice on your stove. The reason why you might have to do this is because it's damaged, lost, or it's not burning properly. For this repair, you'll need a screwdriver with an adapter and a 7mm socket, a Phillips head screwdriver, a 1/4-inch nut driver, a putty knife, a pair of pliers, and 2 pairs of channel lock. Warning: before doing any repairs, please disconnect your power source. So this is the stove that we're going to be using for our demonstration. It's a Frigidaire, and keep in mind that ours might be a little bit different than what you've got at home, but the same techniques should still apply. The first thing you want to do is make sure you turn your gas off. So to take our gas line off, I'm going to use 1 pair of channel locks, and I want to hold on to this part right here. And I'm going to use our other pair of channel locks in order to grab the line, and I'm going to twist both of them in opposite directions. That way we're not spinning endlessly while we're trying to loosen it. Now I've got that loose, I can undo it by hand the rest of the way. So to start, we're going to remove all the grates. Now we can remove all of the burner caps with the burners. Now that we've got all those out of the way, we can remove all the screws on here that are holding this piece on. And as I remove them, I'm just going to set them off on the side there so we don't lose them anywhere. And now that we've removed this plethora of screws, we can take our putty knife, and there's going to be a tab on each side. So you just got to feel around for it, push the tab in, and lift up on the stovetop. Same thing on this side. And now we can remove the stovetop. So here's our burner orifice. It's right underneath here. We've got one on every single one of these. So this is where the gas comes out when we turn it on. It goes out through here, and then up through this top hole, and then into our burners, and that's where the flame comes from. So to get it out, I'm using a screwdriver with an adapter and a 7mm socket. And I'm going to stick it down through this hole here. And once we've got it on the orifice, we can unscrew it. I'm going to hold this assembly in place, just because when we're twisting it, we don't want any of the pipes to get twisted or bent with it. So I'm just holding it in place as I turn. And once it's nice and loose, take it right out. Now grab your new OEM replacement orifice. If you don't have one already, you can find one on our online store. Now what I'm going to do with the new orifice is I want to slide it into the 7mm socket so that that'll hold that in place. And now I'll take the entire thing and I'll go down, and I'm going to line it up with the hole, and I'm going to screw it back in. Make sure it's nice and tight so we're not going to get any gas leaks out of the edges of this. There we go. And now I'll get the screwdriver out. And now we could have done this without taking everything off, but for the sake of ease and just in case the orifice wasn't fitting tightly into that 7mm socket and it dropped in here, the last thing we want to do is try and take it off and then lose the piece inside of here. So that's why I've got everything off, so that when we take it off, if it does happen to fall out, we can easily just reach in and grab it. Now I'll grab the black stove top, and I'm going to make sure everything lines up first. Sometimes the burners will need a little bit of an adjustment, but that's okay. Slide it on now. this too. Once you've adjusted the burners and everything lines up, slide everything back into place, snap the stove top down, and we can start to screw the burners in. Now I can start screwing everything back in. This one's a little bit low, it doesn't want to cooperate, so I've got my pliers again, and I'm just going to pull up just a little bit so I can reach the hole with the screw, and I'll screw it in. Okay, and same thing with this one. We'll just use the pliers to pull it up and hold it while I screw the first screw in. Use pliers on this as well. And remember, your extra large burner has 3 screws in it. And now that those are all screwed in, we can put our burners in place. We'll start with the big one here. This one goes here. And this one. What I've been doing is just lining up the holes and just matching them up, slide them on, and put the cap back on. Now we can put the grates back on. So now we're going to reconnect our stove to the gas line. There we go. Tighten it the rest of the way with our channel locks. There we go. In case your adapter is spinning inside, you might want to get another pair of channel locks just to hold that in place. And then you can tighten it the rest of the way. There we go. And now we can turn our gas back on. And your repair is complete. Finally, don't forget to plug in your appliance. If you need to replace any parts for your appliances, you can find an OEM replacement part on our website, PCApplianceRepair.com. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to like, comment, and share our video. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us make more videos just like these for you to watch for free.